看这个颜色，但是一缩以后就不知道是什么。
拉慢点了是吧？
我慢慢的拉，不着急。挺好看的，真的挺好看的。
我配色你放心。
你的配色我是绝对放心的。
哎，它还是中文，这怎么回事？改不过来了嘛？哎，就这样。卡哥说没影响就没影响吧。
没影响就没影响吧。你开了吗？没开吧？
开了。
哦，开了再说。
一会儿再说吧。你中午吃啥呀你？
中午不用吃啊，那个老师请客呀，他们今天上午。
他们点吗？
他们点呀，那个海鲜后头点。
那海虾在群里问你们要吃什么，说我没什么想吃的。那就是由他们决定吧，我不挑的，我只要不吃牛蛙就行。
那你就说你不吃牛蛙，他点一个牛蛙不要紧，你不吃不就完了？
好了，没人吗？怎么回事啊？
没人那就玩一会儿，不着急。
哦，这边有个人。Hi, welcome to my live stream, my friends. And this is a live stream about slavery. Welcome to my live stream, my friends. And today is still about knitting machine, and our brand is Slavery Knitting Machine. And this model of our machine is SK280. If you guys have knowledge about knitting machine, or if you are considering about taking a knitting machine home, maybe you can stay in my live stream and let's take a look at this model of knitting machine SK280. And this is the Sliver Reed, a very clever and efficient the knitting machine. And what we are doing now is use the punch card, or we can also call this card pattern card. And we use this pattern card to weave the picture we designed by ourselves on this knitting machine. And we will show you how to operate this model of knitting machine. So if you guys are curious about this knitting machine, you can ask any question about it. And if you want to know more detail about how to weaving by the knitting machine, you can also send a message to me. And today we are showing you how to weave a picture about fruit. And this fruit today we weaving today is the lemon and the cherry. So let's take a look and look at this one. This fabric is we weaved that yesterday by using this knitting machine and this tomato 是西红柿吧？
对 ，tomato。
我每次都分不清那个 tomato 跟那个 potato。
那个叫 potato 是
And this is a pumpkin. This pattern is pumpkin, and this is tomato. And we weaved these two fabrics yesterday by using our SK280, and it took us just half an hour to weave this fabric. We usually use this pattern we usually use the small fabric to collect our imagination and creativity so that we can design all kinds of knitted projects such as sweaters and scarves and so on. And we can also weave the animals you like. If you guys love animals, I think this picture is very active for you, right? And the little stray cat is very cute. So using this knitting machine and with the punch card, you can design every picture. You can design every picture that you draw. If you love drawing and if you love knitting as well, you can try the knitting machine because you can make your picture become the fabrics. Look at this one, and this is today's theme. Can you see what's the picture? Is it? Hi. And this picture is, I think it's lemon, right? And the green lemon. And the fabric is also very beautiful. We can use this fabric to weave blankets and bags, maybe scarves, right? Cool. Thank you very much. And this is the first fabric we have made. And it took just a few minutes that we have weaved such big fabric, right? It's very time saving and it's very easy to operate. You just need to use this punch card. My teacher used this punch card. This is a punch card, and can you see what picture on this card? It's cherry, and we usually use this card and then send the card in the card reader. Look at this part of our knitting machine. It is a very important part of our knitting machine, and we usually call it card reader. Its function is to remember the picture on your punch card, and so that you can weave the fabrics very easily. You just pull and push the carriage. We also called machine head, and you do not to focus on the stitches. You have colors, and we use. Okay, what's the meaning, John? The color we use is green and light gray, and today we use these two colors to weave the first fabrics. And this material of yarn is wool. So SK280 can handle a lot of different materials of yarns. If you are curious about this knitting machine, you can also search. You can also yes, because this fabric just need 2 color. And if you want to use more colors like this fabric, we use 1, 2, 3, 4. We use 4 different colors at the same time. And if you want to change more colors, this knitting machine, look at this one. This is a yarn guide. And we can use at most 6 different colors at the same time by using this yarn guide. So don't worry that this knitting machine can only handle 2 colors at the same time, because it depends on the fabrics you weave. If your fabric just need 2 color, you just use 2 colors. If you want more colors, you can change the yarn guide. Look at this one. It's very convenient. It's very efficient and easy to install. So any question about our knitting machine, welcome in my live stream. And you can not only weave the fabrics you like, you can also weave the toys like this. Oh, hi Karina, you come to my live stream today. Nice to meet you again. And look at this little bird. The little bird is also made by our knitting machine SK280. So you can not only weave the fabrics you like, you can also weave the toys. If you have this knitting machine, you can weave anything you want. So open your imagination, and this knitting machine can bring a lot of possibility to you. And this little bird is also very cool, right? Show. Message. What's this one? What's this one, John? What's the meaning?
Template.
What's this one? What's your meaning, John? What's the template you mean? You can change the expression. Can you change the expression? Hi, Maria. You come to my live stream. Nice to meet you. And today is still about our Sliver Read SK280.你昨天用的是几个颜色？3个颜色。他有个人想看一下你同时换4个颜色怎么弄？要不你调个制片织个这个吧。
行，可以。
And John, the second fabric we will show you how to use 4 different colors of yarn at the same time. Okay? Is that you want to see? Is that the template you mean? That you want to see how to use more colors to weave the fabrics? Is that your mean? Is that your meaning? If you want to, hi. And these days we do not we are not making a blanket or shirt, and we have make a blanket and a shirt. And look at this one. And a few days ago we have finished a women t-shirt like this by using our knitting machine. And it took us about 1 day to weave this one. 哎，老师，你的手机呢？你去拿下你的手机，把你上次给你拍的那件衣服给我，还有多拿几件衣服呢。And these days because my boss want us to design more fabrics like this, and because we need to design more interesting patterns so that we can design more different kinds of knitted projects. So these days we are busy designing pictures and weaving the little fabrics like this. It's not difficult, John. You just need a punch card like this and draw the pattern on this card. And you just need to get the information about the size of the t-shirt you need. And then preparing this information, you can use the knitting machine to weave the sweater. It just takes you about 1 day to weave a women t-shirt. And you do not worry that you cannot operate this knitting machine, because we will update a lot of teaching videos on our YouTube channel. You can also keep following us, and you can learn how to operate the knitting machine by learning our tutorials. Okay, it's not very difficult. Like me, I do not have any experience about how to operating knitting machine. I even have no experience about knitting, but my teacher teach me how to operate this knitting machine. It took me about 1 week to operate this machine, and now I can weave the blanket and the scarf and the fabric like this by operating SK218. So it's very easy to learn how to use this knitting machine. Compared with handmaking, you maybe will not learn how to use the needles, right? Because I think someone will have difficult about how to use the needles to knitting. Thank you, Karina. Thank you for your support. And how are you? Six colors. 这个机器能同时用6个颜色吗？
可以的，
可以的。
可以的。只要一行是2色，一行。
那你能给它操作一下吗？
就是你到时候给它操作什么？
一会儿你给它操作6个颜色看看，但不要织完，你就给它示范一下。怎么
4个颜色？现在只有这个。
6个颜色，6个颜色能用吗？现在？
那6个颜色都可以，它是。
那你会给它操作一下？
我给它操作一下。
他想看一下，那就给他操作。Message retract. Okay, let me see. What's your ask? What's your requirement, John? Do you want to see how to change 6 colors at the same time by using the knitting machine? Is this your meaning? If you want to see how to operate 6 different colors of yarns on this knitting machine, I will ask my teacher to show you how to use, okay? You just in my live stream, and when we finish this first fabric and the second fabric, we will show you how to use it. And look at this one. Sorry. And look at this t-shirt we have weaved a few days ago. We are making the fabrics like this. Can you see it? And these fabrics we need a large amount. We need a large amount of this fabric like this, because we need this fabric to collect our design, and we must collect our imagination so that in the future we will use these pictures on these fabrics to make a lot of different kind of knitted projects, such as scarves, sweaters, and so on. This is an example. You can call it an example of our knitted project. We can use this picture to make sweaters, and this fabric is the example that we can remember that what we are designed. Hi, welcome to my live stream, my friend. You come my live stream again. 上一点，拿上一点。And look at this pattern. This is about green lemon, and we designed this picture on the punch card and weave the fabric by using SK218. Someone asked me that what the function of these fabrics are. We usually design the punch card, and then and then weave these little fabrics. After we collect the fabrics, these fabrics, look at these fabrics on our desk. After we design this fabric and finish this example of fabrics, we will collect this. We will collect them and then use this picture to make sweaters. Where are you come from, John? Oh, okay, welcome to my live stream, John. So nice. And I think it's a very good place. And do you love knitting, John? Or are you curious about knitting machine? Or you have already owned a knitting machine like this? Maybe we can talk about knitting machine. Or if you are curious about knitting machine, you can ask any question about it. And we will try our best to show you how to operate this knitting machine. And we can also exchange the skills about knitting. And because I think sweaters and scarves and a lot of knitted projects are very suitable for autumn, right? And I think autumn and winter will be a little boring. So I suggest that we can use a lot of bright colors and interesting patterns on our sweaters and make our autumn and winter become more interesting and funny. Oh, you have a machine like this, and if you love knitting or if you're curious about knitting, maybe you can consider about this knitting machine because it's very interesting. And if you love color or if you love playing the different materials of yarns, I think this machine will become a very good friend for you. She can make you a lot of creativity and imagination about patterns to come to the true. And you can use this machine to make a lot of painting on your sweaters and blanket and so on. I think when you use the knitting machine, you just like an artist. But the difference between you and the artist is that artists use brush and paper to create its picture, right? You use the needle bed and the yarn to create your imagination and the pictures. So you can use the yarn and the machine to create the different pictures you have seen and you have create. Hi. I love knitting and I love playing with different colors and materials of yarns. So I have a lot of yarns. But I think handmaking is very slow and it's very time consuming. And there are a lot of yarns in my home. They are waiting for my knitting. But I just have 2 hands. So at this time, I think I need a knitting machine like this, because it can help me to consume my huge amount of yarns, and it can speed up my knitting process and make me focus more on my creativity in the life. It helped me save the time of knitting process, and so that I can have a lot of time to create my picture and my pattern. And look at these pictures that we have created. We have a lot of time to design and to collect the pictures we love and make the punch card. Because this machine save a lot of time about our knitting process. And look at this scarf we have made. This pattern is also very beautiful. We usually use this pattern to make a women's scarf like this. And it's very suitable for spring and autumn as well. Thank you, Karina. Thank you very much. And guess what? Karina? Today we are still making the fruit fabrics. And you can use a pattern about fruit to make a bag, make a bag and a scarf maybe. You love fruit, and we are planning to show you how to weave the lovely lion you like. But you must wait for a few days. Thank you very much. You love dolphins? Do you love do you love this? Yes, this dolphin is very cute. And if you use the blue and the gray colors to weave this pattern, I think it will be more beautiful and interesting. But I think you can use any different colors you want. I think weaving is just like drawing and designing the picture you love. So you are an artist about knitting. So if you guys are knitting designer, or if you guys are curious about designing a sweater and something that need yarns, you can use the knitting machine and to make your dream of designing come true. And I think knitting machine will make a huge profit or benefits for you. You can become a knitting designer, and you can design the sweaters for people who love special, who love unit project, right? Any question about our knitting machine are welcome in my live stream. So stay in my live stream and chat with me or ask me some professional question about this knitting machine, okay? If you are curious about this knitting machine and want to know more information about this knitting machine, you can search our address www.diymao.com to search more information about our two model of knitting machine. And this is, look at this one. This is our SK280, and it's the whole unit of our main machine about SK280. If you love this knitting machine and you want this knitting machine home, you just purchase this main machine. You will get all the unit like this, including 20 written pattern cards and the operation introduction and the books that have the main machine and the machine head and many other components. And this is bye, my friend. It's a pleasure to see you live. Okay, bye, Karina. If you have time, don't forget to come into my live stream and chat with me. Okay. And you can also chat with me by using WhatsApp. So feel free to send a message to me if you have any question or about knitting or knitting machine. Okay. And if you are curious about a knitting machine, and this is all the unit, all the components that the main machine we have. Look at this one. And this is the yes, it's a little heavy because the material of our knitting machine are silver. Look at this material. It's very stable. And if you use this material, it will make you knitting very smooth and very smooth. You will not stop when you are knitting because it's very flat and smooth. Look at this material. And we use these materials to make the knitting machine so that you can use the knitting machine for a very long time. If you can take a good care of this knitting machine, you can use the knitting machine can accompany with you for even decades. And I will also provide you with a very good after-sales service. And look at this one. This is the fabrics we have made these days by operating our knitting machine SK280. It's very interesting to design such beautiful and interesting pictures on the punch card. And we can use these pictures to make all the things I want, such as sweaters, blankets, and so on. So I think for a special sweater, the picture or the pattern is very important because different patterns make your sweater very special and unique, right? And the size and the shape of our sweater is not it's not the key importance, but the picture you design on the sweater or on the fabrics are very important. Cute cats, right? Yes, and the cat is very cute. I love three cats very much. And I'm planning to use this pattern to make a sweater for myself. And my teacher also very loves this fabrics because it's so cute, and you cannot ignore this pattern if you make a sweater. So if someone wears a sweater like this, I will not ignore him because I think his sweater is very special. And this is the blanket we have made few months ago. Look at this one. And this blanket is about rose, and it is a circle blanket. We can also use the knitting machine to weave a circle blanket like this. The circle blanket is also very beautiful, right? And it is about the rose. size, and the size you want can depend you. If you want a bigger one, you can cut out the numbers of stitches you need. And this side is about 1 meter. The side is about 1 meter.
这个给灰台在这个机器上织的话，能织多大？毯子多大？这多大？就是你想要任何的尺寸都可以。
Any size of the blanket you want that the machine can handle. So you do not worry about the size. You just open your imagination. If you want a 2 meter blanket, you just cut out the stitches you need. You can weave any size of the blanket you want. Now look at this blanket, and look at this. Look at these stitches. It's very smooth. Can you see the stitches? And this is the rose. We use the green and the red to make the rose, and the white yarn to make the blanket. And the stitches the knitting machine made is very smooth. And there is few mistakes during our knitting because the machine can remember the stitches you need, and you will not miss any stitches when you knitting.
曲尘的图案我们能用吗？可以的，可以的。曲尘还有外面都可以。
What size do you want to know, John? Can you speak clearly? And look at the men's sweater that our company, that our designer our design had made. This sweater is very beautiful, right? Look at this one. And this is made by SK280. So you can design the sweater you like for yourself. And this is sweater we have made by SK280. the pattern is very beautiful and special. Look at this pattern, and this pattern are designed by the punch card. And you can see this punch card. And this is the punch card we have designed. And finally, we use this punch card to weave a sweater like this. So weave a sweater by using the SK280 is very easy, and you can design anything, any pictures you love. Okay, hi, and we are making a fabric that you want to see, John. Do you want to see how to use 4 different colors at the same time? And the second fabric that we are making is to show you how to operate 4 colors at the same time on this knitting machine to make a fabrics like this. YY 的能用吗？
可以的。YY 的可以用，都是我们的。
And we can also use the SK280 to make a women's sweater like this. It's very fashion. It's very fashion. And look at the patterns we have made. It's very efficient to make a sweater like this by using our knitting machine. And if you use the needles to knit the sweater like this, I think maybe it will take you a very long time. Maybe about 3 days or a week, right? And I think it's very difficult for people who have no experience about knitting to use a needle to weave a sweater like this. But if you have a knitting machine, you just learn how to operate the machine and prepare the yarn and the punch card. Then you will finally finish a sweater like this by yourself by learning our step-by-step teaching videos. And you can also make the knitted project as a product and to help you make a benefit, right? Look at the stitch. It's very smooth. And the yellow is also very bright color for summer, right? And we can also just show the shirt and what you are making. Oh, sorry, John. Now we are not making a shirt or sweater, okay? And these days we are making the fabrics that we designed on the punch card. And in my live stream, it is about 1 hour, so we will not finish a sweater in 1 hour. If you want to know how to make a sweater or shirt, you can search my WhatsApp number, and I will send the video about how to make a sweater or shirt. If you love sweater or shirt, you can add my WhatsApp number, and I will send the videos to you about how to weave a sweater, okay? Yes, it's very long, and in just a few minutes you can weave a very long fabrics, because the knitting machine is very efficient. It's very convenient and efficient. So it will not take you a very long time to weave a sweater, but in 1 hour it is a little difficult to make a home sweater. So we will not show you how to weave a sweater in my live stream, because the time of my live stream is just 1 hour every day, okay? But if you want to learn how to weave a sweater by using knitting machine, you can follow my YouTube channel. In my channel, there is a lot of step-by-step teaching videos to teach you how to weave a sweater by using SK280, okay? Or you can add my WhatsApp number and ask me show you how to weave sweaters. I will send a lot of patterns and the pictures that how to make different and beautiful sweaters and shirts. 有一个人特别烦，他妈的一直在问我，你们一直在问我说，你给我操作一下怎么织毛衣的？我说那直播间没有那么长的时间。就是啊。And if you are curious about our knitting machine, or if you are curious about how to weave a sweater, you can search the information, and you can find me through this address. My email is b78786148, and you can send an email to me. And if you want some patterns about sweaters, you can also ask me, and I will send the patterns as PDF for free, okay? And if you have WhatsApp, you can also add my WhatsApp number. And my WhatsApp number is this one. And my WhatsApp is this one. You can add my WhatsApp. And if you want to know how to weave the sweater, you can also add my number, and I will send the videos about how to making a sweater, okay? And guys, this is my WhatsApp number. If you're curious about knitting machine, or if you want to talk about the knitting machine with me, feel free to add my WhatsApp number and take a screenshot, save it. And if you add my number, I will show you more details about our knitting machine, and you can ask me more details about this machine, okay? Welcome to my live stream, my friend. Thank you very much for your support. And this is a live stream about knitting machine. 而且我都不知道他到底要干啥，就是莫名其妙的。一会儿我们又要看，怎么去同时操作了4根线的。那好了，我给你展示了。他又在那边说，你给我操作一下怎么织毛衣的。
你说，但是我跟他说直播间里头做不了毛衣，因为这个是。 时间小
做不了毛衣。我说如果你想要看毛衣的视频，那你就加我WhatsApp 呀，对吧？我给你发视频，给你看怎么操作毛衣。
嗯，有相关视频的，你跟他说。你跟他说 YouTube 上我们有相关视频。
我跟他说了，我说你关注我们 YouTube， 我们会有教学视频，教你怎么操作毛衣。
就是啊。跟国内一样，也是一堆老逼灯。
老逼灯。我感觉这个人，好像有一点懂编织币，但是懂得不多。他走了。
走了。
但是展示一下吧。
要展示一下。
Okay, look at this. Look at these fabrics. These are fabrics that we use 4 colors at the same time. Can you see it? John, are you in my live stream? And this is what you want to see. How to operate 4 different colors at the same time by using the SK218. So the colors depends on the fabrics you want. If you need to weave a fabric like this, which needs a lot of colors, you can use the yarn guide to change the colors. And if your fabrics just need 2 colors like this, like the lemon, if the fabrics you need to weave just need 2 colors, then you just change 2 colors at the same time. So SK280 is very clever and brilliant. It depends on the fabrics. It depends on the complex of the fabrics you need to weave. And today's lemon is also very cute, right? 还没满1个钟头呢。啊？还没满1个小时呢。
还没满1个小时。给他们展示一下，我们就不要拉了。
不拉了，歇会儿。
歇会儿。
哎，没人问。
没人问就不要拉。
没人就不拉。And if someone wants to see the t-shirt or sweaters that we have made, we will show you how beautiful the sweaters we have made these days. And this is the sweater that we have made these days. And look at this pattern. It's very special, and the yarn is also very soft and comfortable. This is the pattern we have made, and it's a t-shirt about women. There's a women t-shirt. And look at this pattern. So use the SK218. A sweater will be very time saving. Maybe you need about 3 days to weave a sweater like this. But by using the knitting machine, maybe you just take about 1 day to make a sweater like this. And this is another one. Look at this pattern, and it's very suitable for summer. And this pattern is also very special. Look at this pattern, and it's also very special and comfortable. And look at this one. This color is very romantic, I think, and this pattern is also very special and beautiful. So with a knitting machine, you can weave the different beautiful pattern and sweaters for yourself. And look at this green one. This is very beautiful and awesome, right? And this t-shirt is very beautiful. Look at this one. So each sweaters like this just takes us a little time to finish. And the knitting machine make our creativity very fast and time saving. So if you guys want to know more details about our knitting machine, you can send a message to me, and my email address is 78786148. And if you want to bring the knitting machine like this home, you can click www.diymao.com. And this is our shop. This is our shop address, www.diymao.com. You can search this address for more details about our knitting machine. Look at this one. And we have a lot of detailed information in our shop address. And if you want to know more, you can also send an email to me, and my email address is this one. So take a screenshot and save it. And my WhatsApp number is also, you can also find me by search my WhatsApp number. Okay, let me show you what's my WhatsApp number. And this is my WhatsApp number. If you love the patterns that we have weaved in my live stream, or if you want these patterns, you can send a message to my WhatsApp number, and I will show you different beautiful patterns as PDF or pictures for free, okay? So feel free to ask any question about our knitting machine, and I'm stay here and waiting for your question. Feel free to chat with each other, and welcome to my live stream. This is a live stream about Sliver Reed knitting machine, and this model of knitting machine is SK280. If you want to see more details, you can search our shop address, www.diymao.com. 没呢，9点半呀，还差3分钟。啊，那熬一下3分钟吧。我今天不知道怎么能这么想睡觉，困死了。就是不是怎么搞。我昨天是跟那个人聊太晚了，那觉都没睡几个小时。就是你这样的话不行的。那没办法，那人家问的话你怎么搞？那你这样的话不就变成夜里他妈12点钟上班？不是，他也不一定，主要是这个人他的国家的时差就是这样。所以你也没办法。你俩跟我们相差多少个小时啊？估计好像是6个小时吧。就是他下午4点钟，是我晚上的11点钟的样子。加他7个小时。对。他现在就是晚上。他现在在睡觉。对。那个应该算是一个有一定那个什么，有一定那个什么本事，有一定那个什么，有一定能力的，购买能力的。对，他好像因为他有店。一个是他有店，另外一个他有稳定收入，关键是在这儿。但是我不知道他们那个店到底是啥店啊？万一也是他什么店？甭管他什么店，他在尼日利亚他能混下去的不是。And today's live stream have come to the end. Thank you very much for your support and for your company, my friend. If you love our knitting machine or if you love my live stream, please keep following us. And there is a lot of teaching videos about knitting machine, and there will update a lot of interesting fabrics and patterns in our shop. You just click www.diy.com. No, sorry. You just click www.diymao.com to search the information you want to know. And in our shop there will a lot of introduction about our products, and this is my WhatsApp number. If you want to continue to know more about this knitting machine, you can search my WhatsApp number and add my number. We can talk with about the knitting machine, and I will introduce more about this product for you. Okay, so you can also click our shop, and our shop address is www.diymao.com, and you can search this address for more details and information. Okay, so today's live stream is going to end. Thank you very much for your company, and I will make the live stream 2 days after 2 days. I'm looking forward to see you again 2 days in, I think, let me think, tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. And in 2 days I will not make the live stream, and I will make the live stream after 2 days. So see you again in my live stream. Goodbye.
真的是。